Crystal Ball Reviews. And today we're reviewing...
Why'd you say it again?
Today we're reviewing...
God of War Ascension.
Which is God of War.
Prequel to the 3 God of War games.
Do you think the next one's going to be God of War 4?
And also the other 2 God of War games.
Is the next one for PlayStation 4 going to be God of War 4?
I don't know.
Do you think... Remember those old PlayStation 9 commercials where you just was total virtual reality? Do you think that's going to happen?
I don't know. What's that to do with God of War
Are we going to be alive for PlayStation 9?
Oh my gosh, shut up!
Today we're talking about God of War Ascension.
God of War Ascension.
What do you think of this, Cody?
I'm worried that it won't be different enough.
Me too.
I played a lot of God of War games. You've played 2 more God of War games than I have.
5 games.
And
I played the 2 freaking PSP ones.
I love God of War. God of War is great.
We bought a PlayStation
they also
3 specifically for God of War.
They spend some time making it, which is nice. They don't just pop it out every year. But
like cough, 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 cough. I didn't say anything.
They don't just pop it out every year, which is good. Unless sometimes it's good to pop it out every year. But for this series, it's good that they wait.
Like Optimum.
But we've still seen a lot of these games.
Yeah, but they've been around for a long time, though.
The main difference, I think, in this one is that it seems like you can steal weapons from people.
There's only... Yeah, you could do that in the last one.
Which one?
You could do that in God of War 3.
You couldn't.
Yeah, the finishing moves are always stealing the other person's weapons.
No, but this, you pick up their weapons and you can use them.
I don't think so.
Yes, you can.
I think it's just the finishing
I've read it
move.
on Wikipedia, too bad.
Oh, okay.
You can pick up their weapons and use them. And the other major difference is the multiplayer mode. What do you think about God of War multiplayer?
It's tough for me to see because it's a lot of, hitting the person and the person being off balance, you know? Like, the person always goes off balance when you hit them.
It
so
could be really good.
Could be good. I mean, has anyone ever successfully done a multiplayer game like that?
It's actually the goal of up-and-coming game Anarchy Reigns, which we might do a review of in the future. But, yeah, no, it hasn't.
No one's ever done that successfully. Which would be awesome if they did.
There's been games with smaller scopes that have worked, like Power Stone.
Look, it'd be great if they pulled it off. I would love it. Because I love games like this, and no one's ever done a successful
It's kind of like a fighting game. We'll see if it's good. The goal of the game is, well, the one level they've shown is that you compete for points, and then you have to attack and defend this big monster. And whoever has the most points whoever gets a certain amount of points first gets the item that they need to kill the monster. I don't know, it's kind of confusing.
I'm skeptically hopeful about this multiplayer.
I think the single player will be just as good as it's always been.
Yeah. There were some shoot moments in the trailer.
Yeah, but is there really going to be a moment like when you fight Kratos in God of War 3? That was so awesome.
I think it's going to be as good as God of War 3, slightly better, but I don't think it's going to be any leaps, really. Yeah. And for that reason, I'm not going to say my score, but... I mean, look, there were some cool parts in there, for sure. They were, doing some cool finishing moves. There were some cool new-looking enemies. The elephant guy looked cool. They didn't show any huge bosses, really. They showed Kraken, but
they showed the Kraken, but they didn't show...
There was some cool stuff. I'm sure it's going to be cool.
If the multiplayer is really good, it'll receive really good reviews. If the multiplayer is not as good, then it'll be all in the single player.
Kind of reminds me of the multiplayer of Assassin's Creed, which actually was pretty well received.
How does that remind you of the
I don't know. Just gave me a similar vibe. They're doing something new with the multiplayer in a game that doesn't typically have multiplayer.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it does. So what are we gonna score?
I think this is going to get on... Oh, Crystal Reviews, but guess what it's going to get on Metacritic? That's the point of
Crystal Reviews. Stupid at the beginning.
Crystal Reviews, I think it's going to get 86.
I think it's going to get 89.
Whoa. Interesting. I think it's going to get... I cheated a little bit in my scoring. I know the last one got 92, and I thought it was going to get about 5 or 6 worse than the last one. Because that's what happens.
I'm sure I don't think people are as burned out on God of War as you think they are, because not everyone has played the PSP ones. But
yeah.
I think
that's
it'll
not
be
with
just
Assassin's
as good.
Creed, kind of.
Just as good, but the burnt out factor, which is why I give you that.
Yeah, just as good with the burnout factor. Okay, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and watch other ones of our videos, and tell us what you think of us.
Don't.
Tell us.
I want to hear it.
Alright. See you soon, everybody. Saying during the video.